We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats, and law enforcement on the other side of those bushes basically is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is being linked to a sex trafficking investigation. He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying.
The crazy thing is, I guess for people like Benzino and just other weird people in the music industry who want to feel bad for Diddy, or like, y'all couldn't wait to tear down a black man, this, that, and the third. I'm not gonna lie to you, that to me is just, it's crazy and it don't make no sense. And there's no way in the world y'all believe that. One thing that for sure, and two things for certain, the FBI don't come and get nobody for fun. We done all watched enough, you done seen enough BMF, you done seen enough docuseries, you done seen enough of everything to know for a fact that the DA ain't just, or the FBI ain't just wasting their time to just come and knock on somebody's door for fun. If the FBI come to your house and raid both of your joints at the same exact time, like this was literally like they was trying to take down El Chapo, dog, it's a wrap for him. You can hang it up. Ain't no pity parties. Ain't no, I need to hear this, that, and the third, or wait until more information. No, if you sit here and say you need to wait until more information, we need to start picking out those people who say that. If you say I need to see more information, now we need to start looking at you funny immediately, because that means you hiding something and you got something affiliated with him, and you don't want to go too crazy on him because you don't want him to sit here and put you on blast. Because it ain't no more, oh, I need to figure this out. The FBI don't sit here and waste it. This ain't your local police. This ain't your county police. This ain't no state sheriff, nothing. This is the FBI. They came in their army fatigue and everything to come to this man, Jones. It's a wrap. You could hang that one up, dog. Ain't no pity parties. Ain't no, I couldn't believe Benzino. And that's why his daughter don't want to be affiliated with him, or don't even want his name attached with hers, because, bro, that's just corny. Like, come on, dog. Let's be serious. Like, at some point in time, we got to be serious and call a spade a spade. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, some stuff just absolutely just don't make no sense. And I don't have no. And the crazy thing is just how timing works, dog. Like, and I know people don't. Some people, you of course, whatever your religious beliefs may be, or whatever, if you believe in the stars and the moons, dog, it's just so crazy how timing work with everything. Because I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Oh, look at how no Diddy started a trend, and y'all better blame that on Meek. That's Meek's fault, because Meek sit here and sent all the Philly boys up to academics, and the no Philly became a thing. And that again, this is why remember when I said that a couple weeks ago about Meek should have started his own podcast, because you could have got ahead of because now you don't have no voice. Your voice was only on Twitter, which makes no sense for an entertainer in 2024 for you to only have your voice on certain platforms where you kind of really can't control. You can't go back and forth at a fast enough pace. And then boom, now it's a whole situation talking about no Diddy. And you sit here and bring the light to somebody. And of course, that for Quilly, that moment may only last for a hot second. Who knows? But now after this joint get rated, he almost solidified for at least for another month. The no Diddy gonna carry at least until Memorial Day weekend. If it don't, it depends on how many other celebrities lean into it. And now I think for some celebrities who may have been scared to lean into the no Diddy, it's going to be a lot easier for them to lean into it, because, bro, here's a dub for him. It ain't no more music career. This is not no bridge you going to have to burn or nothing. There's no crumb. There's no coming back from this. When the feds come and get you, it's a dub, dog. You can hang it up. You can trust and believe when the feds come and get you, you're looking at 20 plus. Think about it. I'm going to tell you how crazy it is. Though they sit here talking about Young Thug may not realistically go to trial until 2020. His joint may hold out. His trial may last until 2027. He ain't get picked up by the feds. This is local. What Young Thug going through right now is local, dog. So you think about what Young Thug is looking at right now, and if you think in any world Diddy gonna get up under something smooth at it, man, y'all crazy as hell, dog. I guess the crazy thing is, what I was thinking about right before we started recording is, dog, not for his daughters, because I mean, of course, beautiful women can kind of like, nobody don't care who your dad is for, like that don't matter for them. So his daughters are gonna be good money. But for his sons, who got to kind of really lean heavy on the, hey, Diddy is my dad. Hey, I'm rich. I'm handsome. We swaggy because of daddy. Kind of like, where do you lean at now? Because the money going to dry up, because you ain't going to be able to spend that money as freely as it was, because they're going to eventually. Huh?
Yes, they can.
How, boy?
Because a lot of
their
stuff is in their name.
Like what? How much money?
He put a lot of that. What's name?
Let me tell you something. Okay, listen to me. Well, I'm just because there was something you may not understand. When the feds come and get you, they will freeze your assets and everybody's closest to attached to you. So even with his kids, where I'm sure whatever, if it has something to do with anything that's formed with Bad Boy Records or some liquor or something, whatever he may have be going on, trust me, they're gonna when they trying to really shake you down so you can stop spending money, they gonna freeze your assets. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure Diddy started to think about that. Diddy is not a dumb person by a stretch of imagination, especially even after he paid out the money with Cassie. I'm sure that he realistically probably went out on a whim and sit here and said, all right, let me find a way to kind of probably put my bread somewhere. But it still kind of be like,
and both of them got their own money too, right?
From doing what?
From his song and the other one be on TV, right? The Quincy one, no, he.
I mean, that I don't even count him. I'm talking about Justin and what's the other?
I thought Quincy was.
No. Quincy, that's not even his son. That's his. Well, that was his stepson. That's who is that? What's his father is Oh my, it's not Heavy D. Who is his dad? I can't remember his. Yeah, I'll be sure. Yeah, that don't have nothing to do with him. But I'm talking about the two that just was in handcuffs. The two that's in this video.
Oh, I didn't. They was in the video.
Yeah, they in it. They was in the house. They pulled him out of the house. They was in the video when the feds came. I want to say that was their LA home. When they ran into the LA home, they took them two out. It ain't gonna be no just you gonna how dog. And you gotta think about even just for what's the other son? Was it whatever the one that looked just like Diddy and sound like Mace? That son, dog, most of his stuff is even his music is him sampling Bad Boy songs. After a while, like what's gonna be like? Cause you gotta think about the luxury. Just even when we played a couple weeks ago, when we played those clips of who was that sitting here talking about? It was Hitmaker when he was talking about how Diddy strong armed a song for him to be able to get the he took from Boosie. So it's like, how do you sit here now? You don't have that luxury of that strong arm or that reputation or that brand or that sit here and that endorsement that people wanted to hold on. Like, just think about how many stories you'd have heard Diddy get away with certain things. Even this situation with him and J. Cole, the situation with him and Diddy is, I mean, not Diddy, but Drake. Like, it's not a lot of stuff that people kind of let go up under because Diddy was just still a powerful figure in the music business. But the question of it now will be is, now what you're seeing, this is a real situation. This is not going to be something that you can turn the blind eye to. This is past cancel culture now. So it's like, realistically, how do you sit here and be like, I'm gonna still just go along with my day? Like, I don't necessarily know if that's even possible anymore. Like, it's virtually at this point, it's impossible. Like, how you gonna plan to do it? Like, and me personally, I'm just thinking like, dang, if he was, let's just sit here and say, if I was a female and I was dating one of them or thought about dating one of them, like, do that name still? I don't get it twisted. Paul's and Evil. I mean, well, no Diddy. They not ugly dudes, but I'm sure the allure for that still was these is Diddy's sons. And they'll do like, does that allure still hit because you're now like that name got mad smut on it now? Like his situation, you got that. No, the fans didn't come and get R. Kelly.
No, I don't. I still think even if they dealing with him, they still want to deal with him because at the end of the day, I mean, whatever his situation was or whatever that was in the, that was before I started messing with you. So, and they're younger, they're messing with younger, it ain't like, so I don't think they really care about that shit.
I mean, nigga, how do you sit here and say, hey, I'm bringing, let's say we skip a couple months now for coming home for Thanksgiving, I'm bringing Diddy son home?
Well, why would you be bringing him home? I think he would be more the other way.
Marcus, are you all the time, Marcus? I don't know if this is registered in your brain how this going to work. It ain't no more coming where we going to?
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying with Diddy, why would I be going to her family? I would thought you would go some, you know what I'm saying?
So where we going to? Nigga, my dad about to be locked up. What are you talking about? My mom's is dead. Where we going?
No, what's the one who spoke up about him drinking? That's what I'm thinking about.
That's Justin. Okay, well, his mother don't bang with him for real. She done dragged him already. What are you talking about? Where we going? Like I don't necessarily know if you don't understand. It's not registered in your brain how serious the FBI coming for you. It ain't no more going to Diddy's Nathaniel. It's over, dog. That's even why we were right before we started recording. They were sitting here saying that one of his private jet was flying across somewhere where I guess they don't do where they don't do basically if he can make it there, they won't bring him back to America. Basically, he pulling a Russell Simmons. But it ain't no more just like, dog, that's over. Even people rushing to go resample all them old Bad Boy songs. I don't necessarily know if people going to do it because some people may start to look, dog. When these charges start to hit and people get to really see what's going on, I don't think it's necessarily going to be as clean of a just like, oh, all right, people still going to bang it. Like, it's no way, because I understand. Listen to what I'm saying. I paid attention to how easy people try to make it like, all right, we was cool on R. Kelly. And some people still made jokes about, oh, I still listen to some of his jokes. Again, the feds did not come and raid and try to pull R. Kelly about his house. This was a long process. Lifetime is the one who speeded up the process for R. Kelly. They ain't waiting for no Lifetime documentary or nothing to happen with Diddy. No, the feds, dog, y'all, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you better Google whatever your favorite drug dealer story you'd heard, and you go watch when the feds come for them and how it's over. I ain't trying to even sit here and spoil the BMF for y'all, but dog, when the feds came and got him and tried to lock his mother, his sister, and his father, and I don't know if his father was still alive. His father may still been alive at the time, but all of them facing them charges, or even if we talking local, for Rayford Evans, like, dog, people when the feds come and get you, they're gonna press your entire family out and try to make you take even more time, because they know that your family members realistically really ain't had nothing to do with it. They was just your family members. They may have made some assist, like when Meech's dad signed for the house for him, but Meech's dad ain't really no player. But we tell your dad he gonna face 20 years too if you don't sit here and come to somebody and agree to the extra couple of these charges that we trying to pin to you. You gonna sit here and say, like, I know my dad don't deserve to do no 20 years. I don't care if I bought him a new car, house, whatever, he still don't deserve to do 20 years. So that whole just like Diddy kids gonna be able to just move around like Diddy kids. Nah, that's not gonna happen, homeboy. I'm sorry, that one is over. So I don't know how they gonna figure it out, and that's not me wishing. I can't even say.
You think the little girls gonna lose their endorsements?
Nah, because they girls and they still young.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're saying the whole Diddy thing's gonna take an effect, I'm pretty sure.
I think one people always gonna have compassion for women because they are younger women, and they still super young. Like, they like what are they? I don't even know how old they are, but they young as hell. They younger than, like, we talking about the boys are all grown, like they are adults. And like I said, even for the girls, it's not like their attachments and their achievements aren't attached with Diddy. For the boys, everything that they have done is attached to dad.
But even like how Russell Simmons' daughter said how she faced, like a lot of people stopped dealing with her because of her dad. So that's why I'm just wondering, would that be the same with them?
Yeah, because you got them for her. With her dad was, she chose sides though. She didn't pick her dad's side. So a lot of people were still saving face because they still bang with her dad. Okay. She chose to stay with Mom Dukes. Like, she picked the side between the parents. That's what it was. It wasn't off the people who wasn't trying to mess with her because of her dad. Hell no. It was people wasn't messing with her because she chose to side with her mom instead of her dad. But for Diddy, is like, I don't know. To me, I think people gonna look. I even seen a girl called Joe Budden out right on Twitter. Shout out to Scotty Beam. She called him out because I guess they had a show together on Revolt, and they had a big blow up in an argument over the Jussie Smollett situation. Mm-hmm. And then she was just like, all right, well, okay, you got me together with the Jussie thing, because she was one of those people who was taking up for Jussie because she believed him. She's like, all right, well, no, take up for your man now. Figure out how you gonna make this one. How you gonna be able to skip this one. Because again, if you can't, again, and a lot of, and shout outs to Hot 97, because I do respect it. They kind of like, all right, it's nasty. It ain't no too much of us be able to kind of keep skipping this topic or keep trying to save grace for him, because it's up, dog. It ain't but so much you can keep saving grace for somebody when you kind of, the writing is on the wall. It is what it is.